Hey everyone, Ryan here, Ion Capital Solutions. Today I'm here with Mike Childs. Mike, thanks so much for joining us. All
How
right.
you doing, Ryan?
Good. Mike, you've been with us how long now? How many months you been in the program? Or weeks rather?
mm I'll say about a couple months now.
Couple months you've been in. Okay, fair enough. And you've gone through all of the training, right? And you're new
Right.
to this, right, Mike? You haven't been a business loan broker before you met us?
No,
Right.
no.
And so, if you could just talk to me a little bit about your experience before meeting us, what it was like meeting us. Obviously, you began your business loan brokering journey just kind of wondering, what is this? How does it work? And what are the pieces I need? And then ultimately, you met us. What was it about us that interested you?
Well, that really was the experience. And uh well, I found somebody that, also do brokerage, but they do independent.
Mhm.
So they not doing no training or nothing. So
Right.
it was a female, and then I got interested in doing it myself, and then I came across, Google and all those other, Instagram people, and
Right.
but I didn't want to go through them, so I found you guys, and um, it took me about a year to get started,
Yeah.
and then I just finished the end of the training,
Mhm.
but like I'm just going back and back, getting trying to memorize,
Sure.
specific, so I can have a better flow of communicating about the products.
Right. Right. Absolutely. So Mike's definitely the type of guy I can tell just from our time together that you like to wrap your head around the information before you get started, right? You don't want to just dive in,
Yeah,
right?
huh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can do like a I don't know, kind of like a how to,
Mhm.
like like a be over your shoulder, or
Right.
kind of like that, until I'm able to create my own type of
Sure.
slangs to
Sure.
sell that, talk to people.
Absolutely. And so, for anybody wondering, kind of on the other side of the coin, right? You're just getting started. You're not really sure what the business looks like. There's all this information to gather. To Mike's point, experience, right? Having experience that you can leverage really goes a long way because it can help you get access to the information. And now having that mentor, having that support to kind of now be with you as you start to practice these things, right, live in the marketplace really goes a long way. And at the end of the day, you don't want someone to do it for you. You want to learn how to do it for yourself. It's okay if they're alongside of you, but at the end of the day, right, you need somebody working with you. So you've gone through the training now, right? And you're in the midst of establishing your marketing routine. Can you talk to us a little bit about that, Mike?
Yes. So I just like made some Facebook pages for the real estate and business side, separate,
Right.
and then and now I'm just starting doing the email scripting, raping, or whatever you want to call it, to
Right.
get that list going,
Mm-hmm.
and then start contacting them with the right
Right.
scripts, and
Right.
then I wanted to get to, like, I don't know, figure out like more how to get more leads, I guess,
Sure.
sort of say, because I'm just now starting to do the email scripting
Yeah.
just like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, absolutely. So with the multi-platform approach, you have Facebook, you have LinkedIn, you have email sequencing. And so getting that ball rolling is really the start of the journey for a business loan broker. And then quickly it moves over into qualification and underwriting. We'll talk about that in a couple of
Right.
minutes, but you headed down the Facebook and the email pathway, getting yourself established, right? Giving yourself a face. But now there's also LinkedIn. I think you told me earlier, you've also set up your LinkedIn profile, right?
Right. I set up that too.
Yeah.
Have everything ready to go for that too.
Right.
And then yeah, I'm just doing the scripting and trying to figure out like which people are qualified or who wants
Right.
our products,
Right.
pretty much. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. And so a big part of the marketing is hitting your numbers. So on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and with email sequencing, making sure you're following the regimen, your tracker and client list, so that each day you're doing your outreach to build your book of business. And then to what you're saying, Mike, right? Now qualifying those people for funding, right? Making sure they qualify. And so what we do is we provide templates and scripts for you to follow, for you to copy and paste, for you to input into automation tools that automatically will communicate with people, qualify them. And when you speak to them on the phone, you also have something to follow, a survey that will help you better understand what the dialogue is like, what kind of answers you need to ultimately determine whether or not they qualify for funding, or you should probably get off the phone, right? And sometimes how to disqualify them before ever getting on the phone, so you're not wasting your time. So where Mike is at is now his marketing routine rolling and getting clients in, starting to book calls. That's the next step of the journey. Now, people come at this from different walks of life. We have people who join who have no background and experience in this business whatsoever, like Mike, and so he's learning it all for the first time. We have other people who have a little bit of experience, and so they dive right in and start talking to clients and doing their marketing right away. And that's okay. There's no rush, but you can get started very quickly. It's just about getting that marketing routine rolling. And we have mentors here at Ion that will work with you in the marketplace so you can leverage their experience. So Mike, for you, if again, you're the type of guy you like to wrap your head around it before you get started, but fear not, because you have a mentor who will work with you and your clients without you having to know all of these things your mentor already does. So book those calls, start working on deals, and the mentor will be there to catch you where you fall, answer questions, show you how to do it. You can shadow them, so definitely get that ball rolling. But yeah, so could you talk to us a little bit about the Ion Success Tool, right? The content within, the training that you went through. What did the mainframe look like? The module look like to you? Was it easy to get through and understand? Talk to us a little bit about that, please.
Yeah, I remember when you called in, and I guess people that were signed in at the same time I did, they was having trouble, where to start, where to start the training. And
Yeah.
like me, I just started clicking everywhere.
Yeah.
But the new system is cool because everything's already laid out like a PowerPoint.
Right.
You just follow, the pages and then click the links and then put in the right passwords.
Yeah.
I had trouble doing that, and just take notes, and that's pretty much what I'm doing now. Just trying to get the people coming in, and
right.
Yeah, that's it. And then
yeah. Cool. Yeah, I gotcha. Absolutely.
But I
sorry,
like the little script. Sorry, I like the scripts. It tells you like how just the beginning scripts, like what to say in the beginning of getting started, kind of breaking the ice towards the customer. Say if somebody with a successful business, you don't really know what to say.
Right.
If you're just starting, and like me, I'm just starting in the program. All I know is like what I say to people right now, just, hey, if you need some funding in real estate,
right.
Or start a business company or need some line of credit or something, I don't know.
Right.
That's mostly what my conversations be.
Sure.
And
so one thing I'll say to you, Mike, is there are messaging templates that you should follow that literally lay out exactly how to start a conversation, what to say, canned responses and replies. So definitely check that out, because to your point, you're new and you're not really exactly sure what to say. And although you have scripts and surveys, you also have messaging templates, and it'll even answer questions that they'll likely have. So definitely I'll go over that with you another time.
Yeah, I checked those out too. Yeah, I saw those.
Oh, you did? Good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it was like I said, it's a lot of information and graphs, but it's a lot of helpful tools like that. Mm-hmm. And like, you guys gave out ideas and, how to search your own leads and stuff. And that's pretty much where I'm currently at right now.
Right.
Just doing that.
Absolutely. One thing we say a lot here is data equals intelligence equals money. And it's so true. Going through your marketing routine, going through the information you've gathered, and then analyzing that data, right, to grant you intelligence to make decisions and ultimately change towards money. That's your process. And so
Right.
being in the thick of it and saying, okay, I turned left here and it worked out, but I turned right there and it didn't work out. Next time I need to turn left, right? Kind of thing. And it's
Right.
a matter of series of obstacles before it becomes smooth and streamlined. And that's just how it works. But having that experience and mentorship behind you to sort of help you do that expedites results, gets you there that much quicker, but yes, the Ion Success tool, and to kind of back up a little bit, you had mentioned, right, the training beforehand. You didn't really know where to start. There was just lots of information and different places to go, and it was a bit confusing. Now it's all streamlined. You start from beginning, you finish at the end. You know exactly what section you're in. You click on the links. It shows you the associated materials, whether it's videos or templates, scripts, tools, whatever, grids, and it's all broken down and then for you to go back to as needed. So it's much more streamlined and simplified and organized.
Right.
And that I appreciate your feedback there. It's definitely much better than the old system was.
Yeah, that's
for
pretty much
sure.
what I like about it too, because I got everything organized. Like if you can see my internet, it's like everything's like tabs,
Yeah.
tabbed up. So everything's like right there. So I
Yeah.
just be clicking, taking notes on it,
Yeah.
and then trying to come up with like, not trying to sound like too salesy, like a
Sure.
salesperson, but like a helpful,
Yeah.
help someone's needs for their,
Yeah.
situations.
Just be a normal
Mistake.
guy. Just have a normal conversation. Yeah, absolutely. It goes a long way. People at the end of the day don't want to be sold to. They just want to have a conversation, and if you can provide value and help them with what they're working on and you have insight into what it is that they're facing, it goes a long way, and so you're 100% right about that. Just normal people want to talk to normal everyday people. They're not interested in the person who's holding up the for sale sign. People don't want to
Yeah.
be solicited to. So
Right.
yeah, I agree. Well, I appreciate the time you spent. It's definitely time to now take action and start working on deals. And so we're going to check back in with you and see how that goes. Your mentor is a big part of this. So start finding clients, start getting deals in, start booking calls with your mentor and tag teaming those deals. That's where it is. You need to encounter the nuance, and that's where you're going to learn a lot more about qualification, Mike, and underwriting, and how to evaluate the files that come in and read financials and calculate affordability. That's the next step. And that's what makes or breaks business loan brokers for anyone watching and wondering. And of course, for you, Mike, is understanding whether or not you can actually help this person, whether or not they qualify for funding. A borrower will say to us, what's your rates? What's your terms? And no, it doesn't work like that. We're not the lender. We're a nationwide network of lenders, over 130 lenders, more than 60 unique funding products. There's no measure of our capability. We're competitive across the board, from no credit to super prime candidates. We can fund up to $100 million. What it comes down to is, do you qualify, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, right? And turning it back at them and making sure that they answer the questions that we need answers to provide the answers they're looking for, And so that's the next step. And once you become familiar with that process and you have plenty of deals coming in, you can start to figure out, okay, these are the good clients. These are the fundable deals. These are the clients I don't really want to deal with. I need to get them off my plate. And then that's where you start to fund more and more deals. So we'll check back in with you after you've done things. I appreciate you doing this and kind of giving us your insights. It's just getting started,
Like it.
brand new kind of thing. So anyway, Mike, before we get out of here, I just want to ask you, is there anything else you'd like to say, put in your own words, or for anybody who may be interested in joining Ion Capital Solutions, would you recommend them joining? What do you think?
Yes, I do. I tell people about it, but well, a lot of people say it's good that I'm doing this, and but yeah, I'm just trying to focus on it and get it all started. Hopefully, the next time you see me, we have some deals on the table
Yeah.
or something. And but yeah, I think if you're thinking about doing it, I think Ion is the best situation to go, unless you're independent and go right ahead.
Right.
But I say, I appreciate, Ion's help. I mean, they got all these tools, laid out for you. It's pretty much like a blueprint for your business.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you just take along with it.
Mm-hmm.
as long as
Absolutely.
you stay consistent.
Yeah.
So that's what I try to be is
Mhm.
be more consistent with it. And now that I'm done, I can, find the areas that I have,
Yeah.
some missing points to. And
Mhm.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool. Cool. Well, thanks again, Mike. I do appreciate that. And you're very welcome. We're glad to be providing the service we're providing to you, and we're here in your corner. We'll check back in with you and see how you're doing. Pedal to the
So,
metal now. It's all about marketing. It's all about talking to clients and qualifying, and we'll see where you're at with that after a couple of months. All right.
all right. Thank you.
Cool. Thanks so much. Appreciate it, Mike. Everybody
Appreciate it.
watching, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next video.
Thank you.